Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Life After. The countdown, yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're live. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Who are you?
Mario.
You're Mario?
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, here's Huggies. Okay, you go by. I'm going to do this real quick. Okay?
Okay.
And I'll call you and let you know when to come back and say goodbye.
Yeah.
See Rach. Hey, Rach. Chelsea, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Afterlife, spiritual community for everybody.
You messed it up. It's Life After.
Life After.
You said, "Oh, people are gonna think it's after."
I know, man, but you know, I've got a partner that ain't here, you know, who's running late as always. Okay, and you know, and I got Gio acting nuts or Mario acting nuts. What am I gonna do? Welcome back, everybody. So, in case this is the first time that you are joining us, my name's Justin. I am a psychic medium and spiritual consultant. What's up, man? Oh, here we go again, right? So, and I am, you know, basically we come on here once a week and do give back readings and spirit readings. I'm a psychic medium. May have said that. I'm not really sure anymore because, you know, no matter how hard we try, it's an amateur thing. It's an amateur show, you know, except for the graphics because the producer, he puts a lot of work into this. Taco Show puts a lot of work into this. And, you know, so here's how this works. Tonight, while we're live, I can't control who comes through, but any psychic medium readings that any spirit readings that do come through cost absolutely nothing. Okay? If you are looking for you know, like a guidance reading as far as like the cards go, then at that point, you know, we could do a 3-card reading for 12 or a full card spread for 25. And speak of the devil, look who's decided to show up and grace us with her presence.
It's because I'm a woman. And we have multiple things we've got to do before.
Okay.
It's
Well,
not
welcome.
the triple S's like a man. You know that. Every woman knows the triple S's, right?
I don't.
Although yours is more M. Sometimes there's an S in there.
You're throwing letters around like, you know, like I don't even know.
They
Like
know.
this is Sesame Street, you know, brought to you by the letter M.
Shower shade.
I know what it means.
Okay, I thought we
I
were
don't
not
need
calling
that.
it Life After. I
I don't know.
on that.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
whatever.
Welcome back to.
Welcome back to whatever this is.
Here.
How about that? Really, Rach? Yeah, I know. Okay. So, the way that this works, right? And she's gone again. So,
Pull my chair up so I can make an entrance without looking.
and now, without further ado,
Gotta make
Okay.
sure nothing's hanging out.
everything's looking good.
Hello.
Hey, you might want to.
Work. See, Rachel knows.
Yeah.
To shower shave. Hi. Hello. Welcome. Hi.
Dom,
Hi.
may want to
Anybody
step
work?
back off. You see, like I get the, I
he
get
gets
treated
the
like,
short end.
I get treated like
I'm
Jerry
cool with
Gergen.
Getting the
When
Jerry or Larry or Gary.
whatever his name was,
What
know.
do they call him
Where
again?
he's always getting covered.
No. He's
Like
like
when he-
Gary Gergen.
Yeah, when they were on the cover of People magazine, they just covered them with
And it
the
was
sticker.
hey. Yeah.
It's messed up.
Hi, T. Hi, Deb. If you are a first timer here, welcome to the Intuitive Couple. This is Roseanne and Justin Cardoza. We are the Intuitive Power Couple, right?
Yes.
Yes, we are. He's the psychic medium with the Holy Spirit gift of discernment,
That is correct.
and I am the intuitive that just knows.
The nose knows.
The knows. Yeah.
Careful.
Well, I'm not used to these mics.
Oh,
Well,
man,
if you break them,
you bought them.
Hi there, doll. Hey, Denise. House
Welcome
tricks.
back, D's.
See, Denise calls me doll.
D nice.
D nice. I call her Tricks. Trixie. All right. If you're a
All
first
right. Hey,
timer,
well,
welcome
welcome.
to the first timers. If you are here, we're broadcasting simulcast.
Simulcasting.
Yeah,
On YouTube,
and Facebook.
Now,
So,
just as a heads up, you may get spammed. Just know that is not us. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
The bots are out in full force
Woo!
on Friday and Saturday night. Say, hey, inbox me for a reading.
Yeah, and guess what?
Take it upon yourself.
Those-
That's not us. Or a scam. So,
My God, now I got a tickle in my throat. I heard that it's not appropriate. Like, people freak out when you cough in public. Have you, I mean,
well, COVID.
hello? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
unlike other people
You
who
get
have
dragged off to,
resumed their lives, we have not. So, I have discolored hair and
Really? Where?
you can't tell. It's the beauty of a woman's touch.
Okay.
I don't believe in women growing old. I believe women should upkeep themselves always. Like, color their hair, for God's sakes. Like, I know women who are my age, who are grandmas, like, oh my God. Like, when I was 20 years old, I was like, people would say to me, how many kids do you have? What do you mean, how many kids do I have? I have
Well,
none.
Hey, listen. There's nothing wrong with
There's
being
nothing
a grandma.
wrong with that.
Just don't settle into that role.
Bingo.
You know what I mean?
Be a grandma, as
Right.
Nene coined it.
Is that who started that?
Yeah, she did. Okay, so I see we have a lot of new people on Facebook, and I want to welcome you. Thank you for tuning in. It's really important if you are here for the first time, whether you are on YouTube or Facebook, please share this out. Because when the spirit comes through, as Justin already informed you we normally go live on Saturday, but he's been feeling the spirit column on Friday night, which is
Yeah, I've been
unusual.
making-
So,
Yeah, I think about making that change.
plus we have a little one who likes to dictate to us when we should go live, So,
He's trying to take Taco Show's job
He
as
is.
producer.
He is. So, if you are new here for the first time, and we are simulcasting on both platforms, Facebook and YouTube, make sure on YouTube you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the bell so you get notified when we go live.
right.
And also, too, if you're on Facebook, hit our like, follow, whatever that, what is
Whatever
it
it is
now?
now.
No, I don't know what
I
it
don't
is.
know.
Yeah,
Who
I don't
knows?
know what
It's
it
always
is.
changing.
So they're always changing it. You know, it's not
Hey, welcome back,
reply
Diane.
anymore. It's answer,
Welcome,
right,
Josh.
Dominic?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you ask a question, it says
Answer. Josh. Hey, Josh. Josh. Does the heart count as likes? Yes, the heart count. You know, here's the thing. Facebook and YouTube are always changing their algorithm, as is TikTok. They don't announce it.
TikTok.
Yeah. Because who
in
consumes...
every social media.
Social media is constantly changing their algorithm. And so they don't announce it to people. And then the people who think they know it, you know, figure it out and they make a YouTube video and their video is like, wah, wah, wah. You know,
Oh.
it's like Dominic was talking about that. It's not that good.
So here's the thing,
So-
you know, I don't expect people to subscribe for nothing. I want to earn the subscribe.
I don't believe in that. I believe you should subscribe because
I do too. I do
think
too, but
he's
what I'm
amazing.
saying-
Amazing. Like if you,
Well, I am. But,
you know, whether you like he is. I
Look,
mean, like you know,
here's the thing. The way that I see it is that people don't really like hitting the subscribe button, and that's okay.
do.
But I ask that you hit it.
if you're
you know,
knowledgeable, I hit the subscribe button on certain people who are knowledgeable,
Hmm.
who give me good content, who don't rattle on for 10 minutes before they get to the meat and potatoes like we are doing now.
Right, so you
But
expect
this is
people-
more like Regis and Kathy Lee, like back in the old days,
I think you
or
already lost like a big...
Kelly
our
and
demographic
Ryan.
gets
What is it, Kelly and Ryan now?
I don't know.
You do like 15 minutes of banter,
I don't have time for that.
you know, to warm the crowd up, to bring the people in, because someone's always knocking at the door. Somebody's what?
Always ringing the bell.
No, you just ruined it. I'm like Andy Dwyer, like when he's pitching the song to the guy from for Harvest Fest, and his kid knows, like, yeah.
Whoa.
Okay,
Hello.
whoa.
Incoming wallet text.
Incoming wallet text. Is that Tracy?
Calling spam.
No, let's read it. Roll back.
Yeah, roll that back. I gotta
Roll
read this.
that-
Okay, you're gonna come on here and okay.
Queen
Rodella.
Rodella. Reminding the camera. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
click.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Anyway.
If you
So-
go through that much trouble, you definitely ain't a bot. So, Queen,
No,
bye-bye.
it's a bot. It's just a very
Very
long,
intuitive
thought
bot.
out bot.
So, if you really want to know something interesting, I used to go on these Facebook groups like Light Workers, Life Feed.
I left all of them.
Yeah, he leaves them because he thinks they're weird and they say stupid stuff like, you know,
And they just
whatever.
yeah. It's
And
ridiculous.
it makes him angry. So anyway, he was having a conversation one night. This woman was reaching desperately out to somebody who was wanting a spirit reading or a card reading, or I don't know, her boyfriend was cheating on her.
Who knows? One of the-
Whatever. The case,
choose
you
one.
know. So I said, oh, my husband's a psychic medium, because he's the psychic medium. Okay. As, like I said, when we do the lives, the psychic medium readings are free. That's the word. Free when we go live. Right? Okay.
Correct.
So, but we were outside and we were doing something, and I said, why are you still talking to her? Because my phone was dinging too. Because if you message our Facebook page,
The phone dings.
yeah, we're joint. It's a joint account. So, what happened? I was like, he was like, no. I'm, this is not a real person. It's AI. I go, oh my God, how do
Yeah.
you know? And as he always does, when I ask that question, he's like, hello.
Psychic. Hello.
I read energy. He
There's no
reads
energy on the other end.
energy. There was no energy. So
It's
he's like,
AI.
right now,
Hey,
I'm just
Sammy.
training it to not hate men. which
We got
is
some
really
Skynet
scary.
stuff going on.
There's some scary stuff out there. There's AIs that are out there, women out there training to hate men. So yeah,
Bringing hate.
he was bringing hate. Like, I don't want it to
hate.
come back on me. So yeah, there's actually AI bots, you know, but I mean, this person was actually having a real-time conversation with Justin. And at that point, I started watching it. It was crazy. And then you were like mixing up the words. The only way we could break it was by mixing up words. Remember? Because it was during the
Yeah.
very first weirdo, like, election.
Yeah, 2016.
And we were like, Hillary, Rodham, Trump. And we were saying weirdo words. You know,
That's a weird
because
combo. If you ever heard.
it wanted to know whether or not their boyfriend that was married was going to come to them. You know, was going to get
Yeah.
back together with them.
Hey, Marlene.
Yeah. All right.
Welcome back.
So as
So
you know,
anyway.
yeah. All right.
Now that you've diverged,
I've
so if
diverged.
this is your first time, please like and subscribe, and like and follow. If on Facebook, we're doing the dual thing. So here's how this works. Tonight I am going to be doing free spirit readings for him. In a minute here, I'm going to start tuning in. You're going to see me probably kind of zone out, you know, might get quiet unless I got her here. Then it'll never be
I
quiet.
know when the spirits come
Right?
through. I feel it.
So,
So,
at that point, the way that I work is that spirit will usually give me some clues of some sort
Mm-hmm.
to help identify them. Okay, it's up to you guys to recognize if it makes sense. I just need you to say yes, that makes sense. More will come through. Everything I have to reiterate this. Everything that comes through is going to match one person. Not 1 out of 3, not 2 out of 3. Everything. And the things may seem worlds apart, but they will make sense at the end. Okay, so if, for example, I say, hey, somebody had breathing problems. I'm not saying that they do right now. I'm just saying, using it as an example, right? And, you know, it's a male coming through. You jump in and say, well, my mother had breathing. No, it's a male. Anyone who's watched me for any length of time, I don't edit. I don't amend, because here's how you spot a phony. They throw a bunch of stuff at you, and if you say one thing sticks, they grab onto you and they just run with that one thing and forget about everything else they said. I don't do that. Never. Everything I say is documented. You'll see it pop up on screen. We have people documenting it so that you could refer back to it. They all have to make sense. Capiche? All right? So, we ready to roll? Oh, and if you want a card readings are a little different. You could do a 3-card spread, $12, or a full card
like
spread,
calling
$25.
the
Hey, Christy,
Roto-Rooter.
welcome.
By the way, Sammy had a tornado right by them.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And people don't give clues, right? Yeah.
Right.
Don't
And
infer.
don't, yeah, and don't.
Infer. Tim Carey. Hey, Tim Carey.
What's up, Tim? So, yeah, and don't start going on a wrong tangent, because you're taking.
You should never
Don't
tell
give
a
any
psychic
info.
any
All I need is
info.
for you to say, yeah, that makes
If a
sense.
psychic's got
That makes sense,
If,
and I'm gonna
if a
keep going.
psychic is trying to get information from you, then they know jack squat.
Bad news.
Bad news.
Run for the hills.
You wasted your money.
But good thing is, no matter what, you're not wasting any money tonight.
But card readings are, for me, I do full card readings. Why? Because one card doesn't
darling.
tell you jack. So let me ask the women out there, all the single ladies, but women, really, just women. You don't have to be single. Women in general, you want to know more. If you get the answer to one card, tell me the truth. Those that are on Facebook, right? You go over to Bougie Baba page, right? And they pull one card, right? And then you're like, oh yeah, that totally makes sense. But then you're like, but But you see, the but is where the other question comes in. So I don't do one card readings because guess what? You are not a one card question. You're not a one card answer. Your whole life and your journey, the self introspection of you, is about getting through the nooks and crannies of trying to figure out the journey that we're on, the path that we're on. Are we making the right decisions? And not if Billy Joe or Billy Bob is going to call us back, because he ain't going to call you back if you're asking us that question. That's a fact. I mean, you should never seek a psychic or an intuitive for that information because your gut is already telling you what you need to know. The real question is, why is he not calling you back? And it starts with you. And that's where I begin. So I do full card readings for $25. It's the best spirit cleansing you're going to get. And he will do what? You'll do a 3 card. It's the equivalent to me, like doing a flow card. Because you're too, like, you give too much.
I believe in providing value.
He's a value person. So am I, but I'm sympathetic to the actual women's empowerment. Like, I'm not trying to pacify it and saying, you go, girl.
That's true.
No.
It is true.
No, I really believe that you should have the knowledge to arm yourself to be the best that you can possibly be. So if you're here for a card reading and you want it, our producer will link the PayPal.
Hey, Pippi.
Why?
Welcome back.
Because guess what? Time is energy.
It's
Time
pinned
is
on
energy.
Facebook. It's pinned on Facebook.
And there goes the boop, the drops. Because they're like, oh, these people make you pay?
No. Relax.
That's okay. They want spirits. And if you're wanting to hear from a spirit to come
thank
through, you need to be open. Let them know that you want to hear from them. And you might already be doing that. But let me add something else. Let them know, hey, Tim, what are you saying? Roxanne, I want to tell you, you have the best knowledge. You have the, oh my God, I want to tell you that you have the best knowledge to be the best, to be the best you can be. Thank you, Tim. That's my future mogul right there of Oklahoma. Yeah. You know, Tim, I'm not speaking it out loud because I don't want to blow her cover, but you know what I'm talking about. So if you're wanting to hear from spirit, and I thank you, Tim, spirit, you need to let your spirit, your loved one know, hey, it's okay to come through to Justin. Give them permission. It's okay to come through.
Okay.
Because believe it or not, they need permission sometimes, especially if your loved ones were reserved. All right.
Okay. Okay. Checking. Feel the start. I feel the start of somebody coming through. Just bear with me. I'm trying to refine the connection here. Okay, I am getting a male energy coming through. And I feel like his life ended prematurely. In an artificial, like, I feel like that this was either an accident or murder.
Ooh,
Yep.
we're back to the tragic.
I'm getting the number 27 mail coming through. So
Hey,
27,
if we
it might
have
be an
any of
age,
our
it might be-
regulars on who can, because Dom stepped away for a second, any of our regulars who can hear the
It's
clues,
cool, Marlena.
type it in for me, please, because I don't think Tracy is on tonight.
So this is kind of specific. He's giving me the feeling of like going downstairs, like into a basement or an establishment where you would walk downstairs. And so I don't know if this was like a bar, a club, but it feels dark. Okay. Getting the number 27. And so the 27 could be a date, like the 27th of a month, or could be an age. Okay. Or something else, but there is a significance with the number 27.
And you said going down to a basement,
Yeah, I feel like he was
dark space.
yeah, like a dark space, yeah.
Alright, I got the I got the things.
Okay, we need to
Thanks, Doc.
check on the Monster Mash. Okay, I know, Sammy, I know.
Yeah, he's young, man. He's young. But this feels like a peer. So this would be like a boyfriend, brother, cousin, friend, something like that. Okay, so
Yay.
yeah.
All right, I'll go take over. And I know somebody paid for a card receipt. So
Okay.
I'm going to go check all that.
And there is a J name associated with this. I don't know if this is his name that he's trying to tell me, but there's a J name or J name. Jesse or just a J. And so if these things make sense, do me a favor, explain how it makes sense so I can kind of validate and move on. Because this feels like either an accident, because it feels like an impact is how he passed. But I'm feeling like that this is a murder. It's not a natural passing. Okay, so this feels like an impact hits, and gone quick. It's a J name associated with this. The 27 male to the side, which means, brother, cousin, friend, husband, boyfriend, whatever. Appear.
$27 link to it.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I could get some more here. What is going on, Gio? So my little one's going nuts.
Hey, Rachel, are you on? Rachel? Rachel, are you on?
Bye,
Go.
people.
Go. Go. Go with your brother. No, we have stuff. Come on. Come here, come here, come here. Come here. Come here.
And he's showing me like a toy car. Like there's some sort of significance, like a toy car, but it's almost like collectible.
I'm not used to Dominic's freaking
Keyboard.
yeah.
Now it's
a
clickety clacking.
lit up keyboard.
Yeah.
I'm dying here.
Come closer, man. So the way that I operate is that I'm clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient. Means that I can see, feel, and hear. Most of these are coming through through like clairvoyance. I'm trying to get them to come closer to so that I could work off of my strongest sense, which is my sense of feeling. I'm working on it. Bear with me here, okay?
You need a babysitter, by the way.
I don't know why he's losing his mind now. He used to be fine, like all of a sudden. Hey, will you go give him my phone
Yeah.
to play with? Well
This
then,
is his time.
I know.
Hey, Dominic. Stop.
I'm trying to get him to come closer, but he's resisting. He's resisting. So I'm working on it. It's like, you came this far, don't stop now, come closer. Okay. That's why. He's got this sense of embarrassment because the way he passed. So many people wrote him off. What was this?
Who's that?
Yeah, I don't know. You know,
Come on, guys. Okay,
I'm working on it.
Here. What? How does Dominic do this? Oh. I'm being Gelman.
This feels like. Hang, shush. I'm getting it. I know. Don't though. Hang on.
Okay, yeah, and tell them about the click. How it's
Yeah, I'm gonna feel a click. I think I'm almost there. I think.
So there
This
is
feels
somebody on
like-
that you're feeling.
Yeah. No,
that is
definitely.
on receiving this.
He keeps talking about a ring. He's showing me a ring, and I don't know if this means like it's an engagement ring. It feels really disconnected from everything else. It feels like a lifetime ago. I don't know if it's like an engagement ring, a class ring, a promise ring. Um, but it feels like a totally different lifetime from when he passed, from when he originally bought it or procured it, I'm gonna say.
How old was he?
He was young, man. I mean, this is feeling like God, and feels like emotionally speaking, it feels like the 20s, like maybe early 20s.
How long
And
ago
that's
did he pass away?
I can't tell. I can't tell.
Folks, are you making a connection with anybody on here? With certain people?
I feel like they're here.
Okay.
I haven't made the click yet.
Okay.
I'm trying
Are they
to.
unsure?
He's unsure about me, is the problem. See what I'm saying?
Oh, so if you think it's him, ladies or men, gentlemen, if you think it's him, I need you to
It's
tell
a
him.
lady.
Please
He's
tell
coming through
him
for a female.
that it's okay to come through to Justin.
Yeah, because he's kind of keeping me at arm's length, and he's like
Right.
almost like shouting it to me, but the distance is too great. Like I need you to be like right here, man. I need you right here. He's just really embarrassed about the way that he passed because it feels like everybody.
Thank you, Sammy.
It feels like everybody kicked him out of their life except for you. Whoever you is. Okay? No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Here's the thing. He's giving me this feeling of that, he wasn't living the most upright lifestyle. And everybody, like, kicked him out of their life trying to do the tough love thing. And you just couldn't.
Okay, wait.
Because
it's saying, I don't know who Haley Gibson is, so she's saying like
Jenny Lynn is saying that it resonates with her.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm not getting a click. I'm giving what I'm getting as all I could do at this point, right? So, because I'm trying to get him to build trust in me to come closer so that I can get that click.
Right. So you got to tell him. You got to tell him in your head, it's okay to come to Justin. Be clear.
I had a.
You have to make it count on the other side. You've got to make it count. Not only do you guys want it to count, but
He keeps showing me the ring. He's showing me the ring. Keeps showing me the ring. Showing me the ring.
So who does the ring resonate with? That's what I want to see.
I don't know if this is a wedding ring or a
Speak up.
Promise ring.
It's pathetic. Okay. Come Come on, guys. Who on saying that it resonates with them?
Need you to come closer, otherwise I'm going to have to move on.
Come on, guys.
Here we go with the bots.
Yeah.
Spam, 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 spam.
Oh, Maria. Hey. She got an American name.
Oh no, there are a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. They have all sorts of different.
Whatever.
Advice.
Mm-hmm.
Good. That's how we know it's AI.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Give me something that only... Okay. Marlena, where does the ring come into play? Yeah, it definitely feels like a hot shot, Sammy. Yeah, that's what got him. That's what did him in.
Everybody that's on Facebook, I really need you to share this right now. If you are tuning in for the first time, make sure you like and follow our Facebook page. We're simulcasting on YouTube as well. The Intuitive Couple Life After Spiritual Community. I need you guys to do this because you see how important it is to connect a spirit that comes through. You guys think it's easy for spirits to come through. It's not.
No, it's not.
It takes a lot of energy.
It's not. It takes a lot of energy for them to do this, yeah.
So it takes a lot of courage for you to be open, to tell them it's okay to come through. Just it's not going to go for the menial, oh, he's got brown hair, his name is, he's got a J name. No, he's going for the most obscure details to make sure that you know without a doubt that it is your loved one. He is nothing like you have ever seen on the internet. So,
here's the thing.
Him as you do.
Here's the thing. Tell him he doesn't have to be embarrassed. That's the hurdle. That's the hurdle that he's trying to overcome right now, is that he's embarrassed about all of the things that he did, all of the circumstances that... Marlena, I'm with you. Click. Got it. Marlena, I'm with you. He's embarrassed about all of the things that transpired up until that moment. He's embarrassed about... It's one thing, he heard people, like even at the funeral, saying what a waste. We just don't know why he couldn't, beat it or whatever. That's the thing with him, is that he's got a lot of regret. He's got a lot of regret coming through. But what I can tell is that you always saw what he's showing me, and what he's making me feel is that you were the only one who ever made him feel like he was a person. That he wasn't a piece of trash. That's the feeling that he's given me. And he's embarrassed because he let you down. This is how he's feeling. He feels like he let you down. You were the only one who spoke faith into him. And I don't know if it was at the funeral or the wake or whatever, people whispering, you know, just hurtful things. Not meaning to, but, you know, like people who were angry at him because he couldn't get over that hump. He couldn't get over the sickness. Because it was a failure to deal with things in life. And a lack of hope. And he's using this opportunity to come through and just say thank you. But I got to tell you, you tell him it's okay. That you're not disappointed in him, because there's just this strong feeling of like he's not forgiving himself. Now, to that, I would say to him and anybody else that might be watching this, that no matter what mistakes we make in life, and please, man, listen to me. Let your guard down for 1 second and listen. That no matter what mistakes we may make in life, when people that are around us don't forgive us or want to hold it against us, that's okay. Because they're not our ultimate judge. God is. And God always forgives. Forgiveness is given. Do we accept it? I'm saying that to him, but I'm saying that to you guys as well. It's so incredibly important to not just know this, but to understand it. Whether you're a Christian or not, now here's something controversial. I'm a Christian. I know, kind of weird, right? Like psychic medium, lack of a better term. Christian? Whoa, wait, what? It's not me. This is brought to you by the Holy Spirit. Justin has no power in that arena. None. It's the Holy Spirit gift of discernment. What I discern right now is that this young man was never told that he's been redeemed and that he's been forgiven. And so he sees the hurt and the chaos that he left behind, and he refuses to forgive himself. God's already forgiven. We are the only ones that can prevent God's love from getting to us. We're our own worst enemy. This is what Jesus meant when he said on the cross, forgive them for they know not what they do. We don't realize it. We have to understand that this most incredible juncture, each of us, if you are hearing me right now, please pray for this young man. that God finds a way to get through to him. Because his soul is worth so much more than he gives himself credit for. And that's true for each and every one of us. Everyone encounters problems in life. And newsflash, when Jesus said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do," he meant everybody. Black, white, yellow, purple, green, everybody. Gay, straight, everybody. There were no exceptions to that. I don't recall reading any amendments to it. Oh, forgive them for they know not what they do. Well, except for the gay people. Except for the drug addicts. No. And I'm not here to push religion down anyone's throat. Because Jesus didn't do that either. He just simply told the truth. And if you search your heart, you know what I'm telling you to be true. And what I know to be true is that this young man needs prayers. To begin to forgive himself. Are out in full force tonight. The essence of what he was coming through for was that he wanted to say thank you for never giving up on him. Simple. He just wanted to thank you for never giving up on him. Amen, Marlena. Good. It's never too late. It's never too late. For anybody that's dealing with anything, it's never too late. I'm proud of you, Marlena. That's good.
Marlena is a perfect example of a person who's been coming on to our lives for how long?
Wow.
A long time. She's a long time viewer. We have built this community. And unfortunately, not unfortunately, but fortunately, right? Through
What?
some people would think that it takes so long for their loved ones to come through. But sometimes the honey is sweeter when you have to wait for it. In this case, it's bittersweet because we're hearing from our loved one.
Here's the thing. I can't control who comes through.
No. Anybody
It's whatever
who tells you that is
yeah,
not.
no, it's the Holy Spirit that helps direct this whole process. And so, silver side out.
Got it.
There you go. And so, Marlena, thank you for being open enough to recognize it, because I think you're out and about, aren't you?
That's how it always works.
Always.
It comes when you
least
aren't
expect it.
expecting it. Denise, if you're still on, you'll know. Denise was like, oh no, I don't want to hear from my father until I'm off of work, until I have time to myself, until I can, be focused. And when did her father come through? When she was at work.
Hey, it just goes
You don't
to
get
show.
to dictate to the other side when they come through.
Holy
Because
Spirit's got a
that
sense of humor.
makes it more the exclamation point on it. Yes. And if you like what you are seeing here, as Sammy said on Facebook, thank you, Sammy, so much. She's
Hey,
in
thank you,
a like major storm over in Australia.
Yeah.
She is monitoring Facebook for us. If you are watching us for the first time on Facebook or YouTube, because we are simulcasting, we normally go live on our YouTube page, which is The Intuitive Couple, Life After, Spiritual Community. What is it, Dom?
Life after her.
Spiritual community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do we call it a spiritual community? Because these people that are on here, they're on here to hear the good word. They're here to hear uplifting words
Okay.
of, just like people go to church every Sunday to get their batteries recharged, depending on what church you go to.
Okay.
I got a problem with the dogma, but that's
What
neither
about
here
the
nor there.
Mormons?
Come on.
Now, I'm not done watching a dog. So, but they do. But here's the thing. I'm Catholic. I was raised Catholic. I don't believe on what they believe. You know what? They would throw me out. They would see me to the door. We live in Oklahoma. Fundamentalist Mecca. Okay? They would throw us out in any fundamentalist church if they knew what Justin could do. He can recite and quote scripture.
Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it
No.
moving.
I always challenge.
Please.
I would say it once a year. I challenge anybody to bring their pastor or priest on to our live. I'm in
Yeah, I
on
know.
Tuesday night Catholic group
I know.
Bible study,
Yes.
and you're like, I want to have 30 minutes with that woman who wrote the book.
Well, it wasn't me.
It wasn't
Okay.
a moon's and spirit guide.
All right.
So my point is that we do work from the Holy Spirit, the light. We only work from the light.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, it's not Justin. This isn't magic that brings the spirits through. It's God. Good old desk. If you're uncomfortable with the word God, you can say, "Oh,
So,
my good old desk."
so Christy Bice brings up a good thing. Life after living. Right. That's one interpretation. But when we came up with life after, right? What I really meant it for was, like, in the beginning, it's very dark and dreary and depression and anxiety, was that
We
there's
haven't finished
life
that
after. Yeah, I
cut.
never finished the cut. It was so good, I couldn't wait, but because Dominic did a great job. But
That's
if you
our
suffer
son.
from depression, if you suffer from anxiety, if you suffer from
a
addiction,
death, addiction, loneliness,
sorrow, loneliness,
anything, anxiety.
all of these things, all of these negative emotions, there's
Emotions.
life after
after
that.
that.
Once you
But
beat,
where
there
do
is
you
a way
go?
to get past it. That's
Where
the
do you
point.
go? Alexandria, thank you. Yes. Dominic, our producer.
I actually wrote something.
Okay.
It may have not gone through, but yes, I did. Yes, I
Okay,
did get it.
he said that. And unfortunately, I did get it. But right when you sent it through, Justin had the spirit come through.
Right.
So when a spirit comes through, guys, I have to stop everything because energy is energy, guys. It takes a lot of energy for these spirits to come through.
That's right.
Okay. And so when we do these, live readings, our lives right here, and he does free give back spirit readings. The reason why he does free give back spirit readings is because when you privately book with Justin, he's the only psychic medium that doesn't have a set time limit.
Go until the message is done.
Bingo.
the only way to do
Sammy,
it. She left.
I know she's gone, but hers went for like 3.5 hours. Like, there is not, like, there is nothing
unusual.
that is under an hour. There's nothing that's under an hour. For real.
Yeah.
I mean, there isn't. So, yes, in this society that we live in, everything has become cheap and, in quality.
Like I said,
So-
I believe in value. Hey,
Do you want value?
you're done.
You're done with the Cheetos?
You
Good.
dying, buddy.
Okay, well,
You got your friend out there?
Can I say bye now?
No, we're not done yet. I have to do Alexander. So if you are wanting a private reading, please message us. So when I say that, okay, you're saying, well, that means it probably means a lot of money. Yeah, it does. It's time is energy. It's energy he has to take away from
Share the
us.
Cheetos.
Share the Cheetos. Our youngest. Our youngest son has a hemiplegia, cerebral palsy. So he had a stroke on his left side. So his brain has a hard time of giving up things,
His normal
routine. So like we've been going live earlier. Normally we go live at 8:30, but normally he goes live every night on a private channel at 8 o'clock.
Right.
And
He's
so
okay. He's okay now.
Yeah, you fine.
Huh?
yeah. So
Yeah.
all right. So Alexandria, you were wanting to hear, you were wanting a full card reading, but you were wanting specific things. So I want to address that. Marlena says, thank you again. I've been praying, wanting to have a sign or hear from him.
There you go. I got to tell you, I when I asked for you guys to pray, I felt it immediately. It's of people saying, "Hey, come on, man, get it together." That works. It works. The energy immediately began to feel lighter. Prayer works, guys. Prayer works. So thank you for that. Okay, so okay. Yeah, definitely. All right, cool. So let's share the Cheetos. Heard some of that, Christy? What? Heard some of what? What'd I miss? I zone out, man. Sometimes, I'm not like
My
other
birthday
psychics.
was great.
Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, I zone out, man. So I'm not like other psychics, man. I'm
Okay,
not
so
sitting
we
here
have
going
two
ooey-gooey.
incoming card readings.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So, first of all, Alexandria, can you say yes? I know you're on Facebook. Speak up, because unfortunately, since we're simulcasting,
They're all coming through at once.
they're coming through at once, and we have it merged because of
YouTube,
our
Facebook.
fantastic producer, our son Dominic, aka Taco Show. All right. Yeah, he's amazing. So we have it streaming on both platforms. Okay, Alexandria, I don't want you to think that we're forgetting you, love. Okay. So she had a specific question. Okay. And
Good to
I
meet
want to
you,
get
too.
to it. I'm so
Thank you for
glad
trusting
for
us.
all the new people. All right,
Definitely.
Dom.
Yeah, I see.
All right.
I got it.
New people that are logging
bots,
on
man,
to
the
Facebook.
bots.
We actually have more people on Facebook tonight than YouTube.
No, that's not true.
Oh, really?
15 people on YouTube, 9 on Facebook.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, Facebook dropped. Because you know what? They don't have the
What
patience.
difference does it make?
It doesn't
What
make anything.
difference does it
The
make?
minute you start talking about good old us, they like bounce like,
Okay. That's
you
all right.
know.
The message is
But,
for who it's for.
But everyone, and you know what? I'll post something on the Facebook so people can join our YouTube, because the YouTube offers a better experience. Not any bots. Those can get really annoying, so we don't have any bots on
Right.
Facebook.
On YouTube, you mean?
Yeah, YouTube. YouTube is
Facebook
an
bots is-
instantaneous response. Facebook has
It's like a
about
45 seconds.
yeah, it's a major delay.
Major.
So there's Trace. Hey, T. Racy has come on. Okay, we are doing a card reading for Alexandria, but she wanted specific things, Justin. So hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up. I have been trying to juggle children. Hey, can I get a 1 for all the people who are here? I want to see. Naria, if you're here for the first time, welcome. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up on our YouTube.
What's up, Chelsea? I didn't even see you there.
What
Been
are you
quiet
doing,
tonight.
Chelsea?
Man,
she was talking
look,
about
hey.
her mother not dyeing her roots earlier. And
Really?
where has Nancy
Where have I
been?
been?
Where has Nancy been?
Forget that. Where have I been?
Nancy, where have you been? Let her know, Chelsea.
She's probably watching
Bidding
on her
thing
iPad.
quiet. I know. Okay, Brooke, welcome. If you're here for the first time, make sure you hit the like button and share it out to others. We do have a YouTube page, as we just said. It is The Intuitive Couple, Life After, whatever. What is it? Intuitive Couple, right?
Oh God.
Yeah, no, it's Life After.
Well, and if you want to watch it on
Stop.
YouTube, you have to type in "Life After" Justin
Just
Cardozo.
link it. Just you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
you just
Justin
link-
Cardoza.
think
That's all you have
link
to
it
remember.
later.
He's the main attraction. All right. You know that. Hey, Sandy. Hi.
Hey.
I
welcome
like
back,
the video.
Sandy.
How do I get her in ring? Is there a list? Anyone who want to fill Naria in? I gotta find.
So all right, so Naria, here's what we do here. Okay, I'm a psychic medium, spiritual advisor, and on Saturday nights I give free spirit readings. Okay, so basically meaning that reconnect people with their loved ones who have just crossed, just missed one. I can't control who comes through, but it's absolutely free. Now, if you're in the market for guidance readings or anything like that, we could do a full card spread for you. It's $25, or could do a 3-card spread, which is $12. Okay, and and that's what we got going on.
Yeah,
here.
because one card doesn't tell you anything.
Yeah.
So we're about to do a card reading right now for Alexandria Hernandez. For full card reading, please read.
First time. Wow.
Yeah,
Thank
first
you for trusting me
time.
that.
Alexandria,
Yeah.
I first time viewer. Look at that. We do Michaela. We do for spirit readings on our Give Back lives. We do free spirit readings. Why? Because when Justin does, he's the psychic medium, I'm the intuitive. So when we do spirit readings, when he does spirit readings live on our Facebook or YouTube live, which we're simulcasting, that is a give back. But he can't control who the spirit, what spirit comes through. If you're wanting a card reading, you have, for a full card spread, it's $25. If you're wanting a 3-card pull, it's $12. Why? Because one card doesn't answer anything. So now we are reading
First time.
Alexandria.
Woo,
Woo
woo.
woo, Alexandria. All right.
Well, definitely, Alexandra, definitely appreciate you going out on a limb and trusting me. Because I mean, look, hey, there's a lot of fakes, there's a lot of frauds in this industry, and it makes me proud that I am as real as it comes.
Yeah, Michaela,
so
I
thank
encourage
you.
you to watch.
Absolutely, yeah.
Don't be discouraged, because one thing about Justin and I both, like if people schedule a card reading with me, or if they schedule a spirit reading, and if you schedule a spirit reading with Justin, you automatically get a card reading. He has no time limits.
I don't put a time limit on. How can you? Let me ask you a
I
question.
don't
guys. Let
know.
me ask you a question. If you really got a spirit from the other side coming through, wanting to make contact with
Don't you
somebody,
think that's like
how can
mean?
you? Who are you to put a time limit on that?
because people are like, I'm over it.
No, it's because they're like, oh yeah, Grandpa Joe is right there behind you. He loves you very much. Bye.
Grandpa
Come
Joe.
on. What? You know?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he was happy that you got the golden ticket. Now he's dancing around the room.
He was
Grandpa
the one that
Joe
made the golden
was
ticket come
useless.
through.
I have a hot take, and the hot take is that Grandpa Joe wasn't willing to provide for the family, but when the golden ticket comes around, he hops up out of bed like he's sick and dying. The movie's still good. I just don't like.
It's the original Willy Wonka, and if you have a problem with that, I don't like that. I don't like the book version. Okay, you need me to shuffle
Neither I don't like the author either.
the what?
Roald Dahl.
Oh, Roald Dahl. He was an anti-Semite. Everybody like puts him on a pedestal. Crap.
What the? Hello. Goodbye.
Cancel culture. Alexandra, you and I appreciate the realness. I appreciate your patience.
Oh my, thank you guys for watching this video.
Thank you for watching this video. Our youngest
It's
is like,
still on. Thank you very much. Come on,
No.
Hey, Tom, can you? Yeah. So, put him on right there, and then just move that one over to there. Just minimize all of that.
Alexandria,
If we can.
I'm actually shuffling.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching this video.
Love it. He's insightful. Thank
Okay,
you guys.
I got it.
All right, you got it?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Thank you.
Okay, Alexandra. So the readings that I give, one thing is with doing a full card reading, okay, just relax, and it comes out as like a general overall thing, and I'm gonna see what else I could pick up while doing this here with you, okay? Okay. So we're going to take this slow. All right. First card that I got is Optimism. First card I got for you. This is what we call the heart card, the anchor card, the card that everything else builds off of. It's showing me that you've spent years and years working on your mentality. Okay? Really consciously shifting your focus from one of negativity and fear-based into a creation. I'm going to say it. People know I don't really say it much, but into like a more of a manifesting type. Believing that, like you're going to manifest what you want, right? Second part of that right here is vision. So you've got a vision of where you want to go. And hey, Liz, welcome back. So you work on this this manifesting mindset, and you know the ultimate goal and the ultimate destination. What's up, Mickey? How you doing? I love you, miss you. How you doing? It's my cousin, guys. On YouTube. So this ultimate goal and destination, right? You know what you want to do. There's no doubt about it. And it's a wise decision. The problem, and I'm going to see if I'm going out, and I'm saying this right now because psychically this is what I'm getting for you, is that you're like, okay, I've been, doing this manifesting thing, what's going on? Where's it at? Where's the opportunities, right? And so we're going to see what happens with that. Because you feel like there's something missing. Because all of this manifestation talk and stuff, while it does wonders and it helps you get up and breathe a nice, easy, okay, all right, well, here we go again. You know what I mean? And you can attack the day. It helps with that rather than feeling like, it mindset makes a big difference on that. But where's the end result, right? Next card I'm getting is sleep, right here. And again, that's telling me that bit that I just said without me pulling the card. That to me is representing that, okay, I'm missing something. You know what I mean? Sleep, think about it. When you're sleeping, you still kind of, your unconscious takes over and you know what you want. But, nothing's really happening, right? Confidence. You started off on this manifestation journey like so many people, right? And I don't know if it was the book The Secret that did it. I think The Secret kind of brought that into the zeitgeist, if you will. Or if it's like Eckhart Tolle you're reading, like all these new age folks, right? Nothing wrong with that. Definitely helps with the mind. Whatever's going to help you get up and get trucking every day. You know what I mean? It's all good. Your confidence is there, but it's starting to wane because you're not seeing anything happen. Because you were told that if you just think about it, be about it, it'll happen. That's not how it happens. It's just not. There's quite a few things missing in the equation. Okay? Ignore the bots, guys, on Facebook. Okay? If they tell you to inbox them for an accurate reading, that's not us. All right? It's a bot. Someone just trying to scam. Ignore it. All right? Here's the thing. This is a good thing. It's the triumphant card. It means that your triumph is coming. Okay? And it's future based. Oh yeah. It's future based. But it's because I'm going to give you the keys that you need to help start moving forward. Okay? Because I can see where the disconnects are.
Did you see Mickey's on?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Hi, Mickey. Liz?
This whole thing, that you've been dealing with, I don't want you to feel like this has been a waste of time. I don't want you to feel like that you've been lied to. This is all training. This is all a learning experience, right? The learning experience is to help keep your mind right in order to move forward. The sweetness card. Here we go again.
Delete him.
I'm trying.
It's all right. It's fine.
Accurate. Okinawa.
Stop.
Why don't you
Stop.
Get an
Stop.
accurate reading
Stop.
from us. No. You've got to like trigger
Listen.
them. Optimism. That's the hard card. For real?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
So, the sweetness card. See, for me, this is coming through as a seed of bitterness. It's actually like presenting as a seed of bitterness that you work incredibly hard to cover up with sweetness because you don't want anyone to see your ass, for lack of a better word. Right? Because that would go against, in your mind, you think that's going to go against the whole manifesting thing and it's going to set you back, when in fact, the covering up of who you are and how you're feeling is the very thing that's holding you back.
It's making sense, Alexandria. Sorry. I've been watching from the other room, so
Have you?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
The last one. Activist. This whole thing, and that just sums up this whole reading perfectly, is that instead of covering up that little seed of bitterness, you've got to root that out by being the activist for yourself. Because you see, the thing that holds you back is sense of loyalty to people. I already covered that.
This is joy.
Right? And so here's the thing.
But
You've got
we
the
have a sense of loyalty.
boop.
All right.
I'll give you a minute. I'll give you
All
a
right,
second.
all
okay?
right,
Hang
all
on.
right.
Let me finish. Because I'm talking specifically to what you wanted to know about. That's what came out. All right? So, the whole manifesting thing has been good for you because it's helped change the mindset. But what it hasn't done is root out that seed of bitterness that, look, it's very easy for any of us to get that, right? We have to acknowledge it, not spend time focused on how it got there or what it's over. Just acknowledge it and pray about it to move on. Now, what is it that you are missing as to why things aren't manifesting for you? Things don't just happen. They don't. They don't.
This is in Scientology.
Okay? The activist card is so huge for you because what you have to do is put a plan in place in order to make things happen. It's one thing to put it out into the universe and out into the zeitgeist that you want X, Y, and Z to happen,
I got something.
but you have to make a plan.
It's
No,
whispered in my ear.
I know. You have to.
Thank you.
You have to make a plan. You know, a wish without a plan is just that. It's just a wish. Okay?
Dreams are nothing but a wish, but a wish is but a dream. You wish to come true. What? It's true.
Yeah, it
Dreams
is.
are nothing
So-
but a wish is just a dream you wish to come true.
So here's what you do. Whatever it is that you want to do with yourself, first off, you have to make it your definite purpose in life. That is what you are going to do. Come hell or high water. You understand? So by doing that, you don't allow people and things to stand in your way.
But she will incur that. She will incur that if
Of course.
she moves there. Because that is a whole other ballgame.
This is just getting her there, man.
Yeah.
This is just getting her there. This is the training. The reason
be
that
able to
this
deal
isn't
with it.
the reason that it's not falling in your lap is because if it did, you would be woefully unprepared for where you land.
Mm-hmm.
This is training of the mind to get ready to overcome obstacle after obstacle. And dude, there's no date on manifestation. There's no date on it.
No.
Manifestation
No, it's all
comes
in
with
God's
hard work.
timing.
It's God's timing.
But it's also about you learning from the learning experience. What do I say about a learning experience? An experience is just an experience. You got to go through experiences to understand the pattern in life so you learn the lesson. Doesn't mean that you won't fail, but it'll make it easier to spot.
So, Alexandra, I know this all sounds good of what you want to do, right? People have told you before. I'm not telling you anything new. You know, you need to set a definite purpose for what you want to do. And what I need you to do is really pray about that, though. Because a definite purpose means that I am going to do this thing even if it kills me.
Mm-hmm.
If I die while trying to reach it and I never reach it, that's fine.
Or
That's what
how
I'm gonna
much
do.
it's going to erode
Yeah.
your
Yeah. And so that's what you need to.
your insides,
How
like
bad do you
your
really
joy, your confidence that's here. Because when we all go to someplace new, we go, man, we're going to conquer this, right?
It's true.
But the no's, the roadblocks, the potholes,
That are beyond your control.
beyond
Oof.
your control,
Oof. Dude.
that's the erosion.
And hey, I'm telling you,
And
from
that's
anyone who's
truth.
been anyone
That's
who's been
truth.
around for a while knows I've had my share of roadblocks. You know what I mean? Now here's the thing: you're young, right? And you are
Got it, Billy.
Hmm?
Just nothing. Go.
you're young, and the world is your oyster.
Oh.
The size of the pearl you find is up to you.
She got good cards.
Very good cards,
That
but
means she's on a high right now.
yeah,
She's on a high. But it's what awaits you that is going to
dude, I'm not even getting there. I'm not even going that far. Nope. You going way too far.
I know, but I
Here's the
want
thing.
her. But here's the thing: you got to be real to her,
I
not
am.
scare her, because I feel within her that she's got a strong core. strong core within
Yes,
her.
and that's what I'm saying is that the thing
So-
that's holding you back
Yeah.
is, I don't want to say misplaced loyalty. There's a touch of fear because it's something new and you'd be by yourself. That takes an incredible amount of courage to do. So start smaller. Start standing up for yourself. Start making a plan. Start figuring out things locally that you could do to help get you on the path that you think you want to be on. And I say that you think you want to be on because you never know.
Yeah.
You have to try many, many different things in life. You do before you find what it is that speaks to you.
Because we both were on different paths.
True.
He was a comic book artist,
A good one.
a damn good one.
I think so.
And I was
If you can't tell, a theater.
musical theater person, yeah. But I allowed fear to creep into my mind to think that I wasn't good enough. And I had moved to another location. And I moved to Chicago and I was surrounded by theater people. And I don't read Hamlet. I hate Hamlet. I don't understand Hamlet. I think it's overrated.
It insists upon itself.
It does insist upon itself. But I wasn't wanting to be a soap actress at the time. I was wanting to be just somebody. And I think that's what we all crave, is we want to be somebody. We want to make a difference. We want to make an impact. We want to elevate
That's a fair
ourselves.
assessment.
Right.
That's a fair
So-
assessment, but what we need to realize is that we are somebody.
But I didn't have all this. I didn't have joy. I didn't understand the concept of a learning experience. I didn't have, like, I had cockeye optimism. Do you understand? I didn't have real optimism. Optimism is when you know deep down in your soul, without a shadow of a doubt, that you are going to do this. And that no matter what divots or potholes or roadblocks come in your way, you're going to jump over it, around it, through it, and do it. With joy. This is a major card. I'm going to say this. Triumphant is huge for me. And all your cards came upright. That's huge. A lot of people don't have that. They don't get the cards that come upright. Some are turned upside down. He's warning you because it's very easy for the triumphant card to be turned upside down. The triumphant card to me signifies joy. Joy is beyond happiness. Happiness is very
joy.
joy is for day-to-day happiness. Happiness is illusion. Why is that a song lyric to me? Okay. Happiness is what we tell ourselves. I just want to be happy. No, what you want is joy. Because when we're joyous, you know, joy can be captured in that moment when you are laughing from your belly. Like when you're really, truly laughing and you're having a great moment and you're like, yo, like this is like the best. And I hate to say it, but I'm going to use this. Joy is probably the best extracted. I'm not going to say it. Never mind. I'll probably get, I'm going to get, like, I hear from the other side. No, don't say it. But joy is that belly laugh. It's that moment. It's very, and people can change your joy in an instant. So all it takes, you have confidence, you're an activist, but the part with the activist card is so important. It means to constantly activate your mind, to constantly be conscious, right?
Yeah.
Of what is to come.
But you don't know what is to come unless you got a plan.
Right.
Make
She's
a plan.
Cockeyed. I said cockeyed optimism, but that's okay. And some people
Is
it
that
works out
politically
for
correct nowadays? Are we allowed to
Cockeyed
say that
optimism.
anymore?
It's a Seinfeld reference, for God's sakes.
It's a saying.
It's a sign saying I didn't say cocksucker optimism. I said cockeyed optimism. Right? Who's with me? I'm really happy at the moment because I think I'm pregnant. Oh my God, Christy.
There you go. There
Christine.
you go.
PM me. I need to know. God,
Well, you
praise
said
God.
PM
You.
me, and I thought it was a scammer.
Why, Christy?
No. You said
Oh my God.
PM me, and I was like,
It went
what?
over her head, though.
Oh my God. Okay. Why? Because I don't like your memes. All right.
That wasn't-
So this is a perfect example, Alexandria. We have a couple of people. Alexandra.
There's no I.
Sorry, my bad. I can't see that far away. And I've been like dealing with your spawn tonight.
Just the
The one. So I
Just
want you
the
to know that when you go out on this journey of yours, that I know that it will be challenging.
It's just challenging to get there, man. The journey hasn't started yet. Right? She knows. Journey hasn't started yet. That's what I was saying. Is that, hey,
I mean, you
getting the
took it
journey
over from
started
me,
is
so
the
you took it over from me. So go ahead. Yeah.
That's right. So
Alexandra, I'm so sorry. I just looked. I apologize. She's from Connecticut.
all right.
Girl, you want...
Okay, so now I'll ask, does that make sense? Take a picture of this for me. And
Do you want the pictures
Alexandra,
of the cards?
yeah, she's getting it because shoot us a PM on Facebook and we'll get you a copy of this picture sent over to you. Okay, and I will send you something else to kind of help solidify the process.
Oh, he's going to
For
give you
you.
extra.
All right, well,
I'm all about value, baby. I'm all about value.
He's like a coupon.
That's right.
I'm not a coupon. I'm not cheap.
Well,
I will see.
I know. Trust me. I know.
I'm kidding. I took a picture.
Okay. All right, cool.
Okay, so we actually have another reading from Billy. Billy, can you speak up? Thank you so much. I will. Sounds good. You are the best, guys. No, thank you. I mean, you are a first-time viewer, and you're trusting us.
Thank you for the
I don't know
trust.
how you found us, but
All right.
when there's a will, there's a way, right?
Indeed.
It's people to us. That's what he's always said. You know, at the beginning of this show, I had a song going through. Billy Holden. We don't have many men that come on our show.
No.
And I love it when we have men that come on our show. He wants a
So
full card reading. Billy, are you here for the first time?
I've seen him before. Maybe not. I don't know. What do I?
We're all prawns here.
Prawns.
Prawns. Not
She's
cheap.
not, Tracy. Trust me. She ain't.
It's not like I'm high maintenance. I mean, do I look plastic? I mean, if I could be, I would be, you know. I was just saying the other day, if I could get this sucked out, if I could get this cut, I mean, you know, but I can't. Amanda Perryman, right? Holden.
I knew it.
You're local. Or you're not local, if I recall.
I knew it.
I don't know how.
It's like
my
I remember the
whole-
name. I remember the name. More importantly, I remember the energy.
Ooh.
I was like,
My energy is all over the place tonight. I'm like a squeegee. I'm trying to.
squeegee. How?
Well,
Explain.
I'm drained because I'm you know, I'm going
Squeegee.
the other side for Giovanni. You know,
When you're running all over the place and you feel like a squeegee,
I knew it. You
Get a
were in
Red Bull.
Texas. I knew.
give you wings.
Y'all helped me after I lost my brothers.
All right. Okay. Well,
Therefore.
what we doing?
Oh,
Full?
Christy, yes, full. And you're doing it. I feel it. I'm just trying to be a buffer at this point. Maybe that's what it is.
Running interference.
Yeah, I'm like a tackleback or whatever. What do you call
A
those people?
tackle back.
I don't know. A running back? A defense. Defense. I don't care. I
Okay.
hate football.
Cool, man. A tackle back it is. Roseanne's a tackle back.
I'm like Botox.
Huh?
Botox.
Botox.
I'm Botox against the wrinkles. That's all I know. I don't care. I mean, like, for real.
Oh, who cares?
Who cares?
All right.
I'm just trying to make sure that you guys get the best reading as possible tonight. We've already had a wonderful spirit reading come through. And now we have messages, you know, card readings that are coming through.
Yes.
Yes, my love, what's wrong?
Almost.
Did they die?
No, not yet.
Wait, Gio. Wait. I'll call you in a minute, okay?
But I wanted to.
I know,
Did
Gio.
you?
Hey,
Yo.
Help me. I want to go right now. I wanted like.
Come on. Go. Come on. Go.
I am.
Huggies. Huggies, my love. Huggies.
Come on.
What?
All right, kid, beat it.
You need
How
to,
many minutes are there?
Hmm? Just run in tow for me.
Okay, Mickey. What's with copying our child's name? Giovanni.
It's a good name. Kick-ass name. Hey, that's okay. We got 2 Dominics and we got 2 Gios in the family now.
I know. It's crazy.
And the other Dominic, his last name's the same too. So, you know.
I know, but Dominic's got his name already.
All right,
.com.
beat it. Scram.
He's paid for that.
Get out. Get out!
I have to protect my Oscar winner.
Kick me Oscar winner. Sorry, but still.
Oy. Okay, so now that I can focus. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, we ready? Ready? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. All right, Billy. Now, if I remember correctly last time, I didn't even pull a card. It's like it just all hit me all at once um, with you. Because I start pulling cards for you. It's the weirdest thing. And this happens sometimes, right? Sometimes the connection is just that strong that the cards would inhibit the true thing. And I'll pull them for you if you want. But I just got to say, like, right off the bat, I feel like you're really struggling right now. Hey, Debbie. I feel like you're really struggling right now. Like so much of us. Like this past year has been really, really rough. Healing emotionally from the loss of loved ones is hard enough. But really, man, what I feel like with you is that you're not the type that likes being told what to do. Naturally. Easy. That's easy. Right? That's it. We can say that about anybody. But it really is the case. I mean, it goes against the core identity of who you are. And I really feel like I feel like you're jumping out of your skin right now. And you're looking for a ray of sunshine somewhere, anywhere, to help, like, just get you through. And this goes beyond the pandemic. That's just one layer of it. It didn't help the timing of it. Because you still feel like you really don't have anybody that you can talk to about the things that are bugging you. I'm just going to say a bugging you. On top of that, trying to consciously move forward in the grieving process has been difficult. And what I'm seeing is that you find yourself that you had gotten yourself emotionally invested in places where it shouldn't have been. And I feel like it's all coming to a head now. And when I say that, that could be misconstrued as like with another woman. And that's not what I'm saying. This is more like your attention's been diverted to things that don't really matter to you in the long run. It may matter to you mentally, intellectually, as far as like politics go, things like that. And it's only just now that you're realizing that those things that are designed to divide and conquer, those things that are designed to draw your attention, take your eye off the ball from the things that really matter. Love, family, God. These things are designed to distract us from those things. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. You're looking for, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think I am. You're looking for the overall answer to it all. How do you get through all of this? Like, nothing is making sense. Nothing is making sense. You see people walking around like, hey, like nothing's changed. And you're like, what? Am I the only one feeling this way? No, you're not. Okay? It's enough to make you think you're going crazy. You're not. Let me be emphatic about that. You're not. You're a sane person surrounded by madness. Welcome to the club. The prescription for that is very simple. Pray. Your eyes are being kept open to these kinds of crazy things that don't make any sense to you because God's calling you back to Him. Not in the way like, oh, I'm going to go kick and go up. No, He's just like, hey, Billy, hey, remember me? Talk to me. Talk to me. I tell people all the time, pray, meditate. That's easier said than done for regular folks. Not everybody's going to sit there and go, oh, that's not what I mean. What I mean is to take 5 minutes. When you wake up in the morning, take 5 minutes. Thank God for another day. And ask for guidance. Ask for wisdom. It is only through that wisdom that you're going to see that you're not the one that's crazy. We're in a world of madness. Okay. And what you need to do is spend some time in silence. Because your mind is constantly bombarded by radio waves. I know that sounds crazy, but when you come home from work, right? You're driving home from work, you got the radio on. Now, whether it's music or whether it's talk radio, it's on. It's noise. When you're at work, your mind is constantly going, and there's noise. The only periods of quiet that you have that you don't even realize is from the moment that you walk out the front door and to the car. If you stop and think about it, that's crazy. Because then when you come back in, TVs, and there's all sorts of just ambient noise. It's life. Life is happening. And that's okay. But my point is that we have to allow our brain enough time to unwind. And we have to be conscious of the things that we are feeding our mind. Hey, Kristen. Here's how I know what you're going through, man. Because I am too. First part of this year, January and February, oh man. Trying to get me to go live was like pulling teeth. I was just like, ugh. I just felt drained, you know? I just felt confusion. Confusion is a bad place to be when you do this line of work. If I'm confused, how could I give any kind of reading or message to somebody? I had to get back to basics, you know. Got back to my plan. My plan is when I wake up in the morning, you know, I've got the Bible app on my phone. You know, I read my verse of the day. I usually have a plan, like a Bible study plan that I read. It's just my thing. I'm not saying you have to do it. It's definitely helpful because it helps get your mind on the right track for the day. That you're putting God first. Before your feet even hit the floor. Because most people, what do? They grab their phone, right? So instead of opening up Facebook and seeing what kind of stupid memes we missed for the day, which I am proud to say that my page is nothing but memes at this point now that I've gotten rid of all the wannabe profound people. Sorry, I like memes. Put God first. And things begin to crystallize for you. So, you know, 2,000 plus years ago, somebody asked Jesus, "Hey, Jesus, how is it that we're supposed to pray?" And that's when he recited the Lord's Prayer. Right? And so, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. I don't think too many people stop and think about what that really means. Does that mean that, hey, God, can you, send some bread my way, make sure that I'm well fed, cared for? Can you send some bread my way? Some dough, so that I can be well cared for? Yeah. But more importantly, I believe that the bread is wisdom. And that too often our mind is conditioned to either look forward and worry about what's coming, which is called anxiety, or look backwards and worry about the things that we messed up or wish we could have done differently. And that's called depression. Two sides of the same coin. The answer to both of these problems that we deal with, anxiety, depression, is to focus on today, right now. So here it's 9:40 Central Standard Time. Right now at 9:40, I've got clothes on my back, food in my belly, I got a roof over my head. I'm spending my time with you fine people. I'm just fine. Right now at 9:40 at night. Right now, I'm just fine. How many of us take that time to say, you know what, right now I'm okay. Right now, everything's cool. Forget about the bills. Damn it, man. I'm behind on my car payment. And I don't know where this next money coming from. I don't know this. I don't know that. We don't know a lot of things. But what we do know is that the God that created the heavens, that flung stars into space, is still there. What we do know is that when our loved ones pass over, that they go to be with God. I've proven it time and time again on here. And again, that's not me taking credit for that. That's the Holy Spirit. And so, Billy, I mean, I'm taking a long trip around, right? But the essence is that, hey, look, man, this is God calling you back to himself, saying, hey, man, just have a conversation with me. That's it. If you have a conversation with him, ask God into your heart. It doesn't have to be formal. It could be while you're driving to work. Take time out of your day. Like I said, I do it right at the beginning of the day to get my mind on track. Now, I'm not the most faithful person in doing that, because there are times like, I'm trying to learn a new trade to help lift my family up higher, right? And I'll wake up and that's the first thing on my mind. I've missed a day. Hey, I've missed a day. And the cool thing about the Bible app is it keeps a running tally, right? And I'm not, you can do whatever you want. But for me, my tally got reset. I was at like 74 days without missing a day of opening it and reading it. And I missed one. And that was like the biggest punch in the gut for me. Not because of the number resetting, but what the number resetting to 1 meant. It meant that I went a whole day, a whole 24 hours without putting God first. And for me, and for what I do here, I had to ask for forgiveness for that. Because, not that I didn't read the Bible, it was the fact that, given what I could do, for whatever reason, God said, hey, Justin, man, this is what I need you to do. I'm like, okay. I don't know. This was a long time ago. I was like, okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but okay. But here I am, almost 20 years later. I feel like I owe it to him. And I talked earlier about forgiveness. I know I'm forgiven. It's me. I got to forgive myself. But it's the fact that I, as a man, didn't hold true to what I said. And not what I said to my kids or my wife, but more importantly, to God. Eesh. Not a good feeling. And I feel like I'm on a tangent and I'm like all over the place. But, Billy, I'm just trying to really express to you that this is the way. This is the way. God's just like, hey, man, come chat. Pour a pint, have a chat. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I tell you what, I'll even pull. Hi. Oh my gosh, you again?
Come here.
You again? Dom, careful of the beads. Give me those.
Yeah, my
Why are those on there?
beads, guys. Come on.
Well, I didn't see them. They're not supposed to be on the bed.
Come on, G. Dom, can you, come on, G.
Okay, so Here.
Did you take a picture of the cards?
I didn't even pull cards for him just like last time. It just came. It just, whew. Billy, first card, emotions. It's gonna validate everything I said. Higher education, the confusion. That's what this represents. Retreat. Came out upside down. Not taking enough time. Take time. Quiet the mind. Right? Believe. God's calling you back to him. Wise decision coming out upside down. Again, pointing to the overall theme of confusion. Like, what is going on? Okay? Learning experience. Wisdom. That's what learning is all about. Wisdom. Right? Here it is. Speak your truth. I didn't touch on this. But I spoke my truth to you to give an example
Ooh.
of what
Sizzle.
you're being
That's
called
good.
for, what you're being called to do. Anybody who's watched me any length of time, they didn't know what my routine was. That's my routine. And how,
You don't need cards. He does cards for you.
right? And it's just to show that I don't want you feeling like I gypped you out of anything. You know, the
Right.
cards, I mean, I don't know why, Billy. It's just like last time when I read you, I didn't pull cards then either. But I felt like it would be a distraction from what you really needed to know. And healing. The whole point of everything, all the blah, 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 blah. I felt like Roseanne for a minute. I just kept going. The whole point of it is healing. I mean it in a good way. I mean it as a compliment.
I know.
You know I love you. But healing, that's the whole point. God's calling you back to him to get that healing, to get that wisdom, to help you lead your family to where God wants you guys to be.
Strong wave of like feeling like
Look deeper.
there's almost kind of like a breeze
Everything,
with God.
everything, doesn't matter. Everything, everything will make more sense. It's where the confusion's coming from. You're not crazy, man. I don't know if you're still with me or not, if you're still there, but I promise you, you're not crazy.
Go with him for a second.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Does that make sense, Billy?
I just kept going if you're there. Okay.
I'm here. But you didn't answer for me, so.
Well, no, that's because I just said it. You gotta wait like
I
45
know,
seconds.
I know.
And like I said, like I called it, the cards are gonna come out and say exactly what I was saying.
Liz says that her emotions been out of control lately and more so than the norm. And I've been trying so hard with praying and meditation and been failing miserably. So that reading resonated a lot with her.
Again, meditation has nothing to do with om and chanting. Okay? In fact, the biblical definition of meditation is just thinking, like reading God's word and just finding something and giving it extra thought. Just focus on it. Like, what does that mean? What does it mean to you? Not what someone tells you that it means. What does it mean to you?
Your heart.
Only then
Huh.
does the understanding kick in.
This is
Okay?
just-
And Billy, look, man. I told you this last time. I'm just a regular dude, man. I'm just like you. You know, I'm a husband, a father, take care of my family best I can. I often feel like I'm coming up short. It's just me being real, man. I often feel like I'm coming up short, and that's my biggest fear in life, is to disappoint them, not get them where they need to be. But the only thing that gets me through that without letting that break me is God. You know? That's the realness of it.
I have to say, as a person who sat in on his meditations and done the channel meditations with you, I've been privy to that information. And it broke my heart to know that that's what he feels in his heart. You know, as men, we want to live up. You know, men want to live up.
We? Hardly.
Well, my spirit guy's on there. So, but I'm saying
You're not a man.
But I get that impressed upon me about you. Okay? So I understand when it gets told to me, because he hides it from me. No man, there. You know, the thing is that as human beings, whether you're a man or a woman,
We're not going to show our weakness to our family.
bingo. But
That's crazy.
as children, we're told as children to ask for help. Ask for help. Because we don't want you electrocuting yourself by accident, you know, whatever the case may be.
You can hurt
right?
yourself. Yeah, you can
Right.
hurt yourself.
But as adults, for some reason, asking for help becomes a shameful thing. So when Justin, what he just said to you was a very personal thing, because
He knows.
he knows, right?
Only another man would know.
And I always have to tell him, you're not disappointing us.
You the man, Roseanne.
I am the man. No, I'm not the man. But,
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
right. Hey, we accept all. And that's for real. But I mean, my inner voice is, bitch, she makes it hard.
I said,
I said, Lee, you ever see that Key and Peele sketch where he is like listening to the text messages and listening to Peele, who's like, go ahead.
Billy, I'm going to leave you with this.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be all right, man. Everything's going to be all right. Everything going to be irie. All right.
Don't worry about a thing.
Yeah.
My forearms look like Popeye. I just need a.
You guys know when I give a reading, I'm not done. Sorry.
Sorry.
It keeps coming. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Give me a clue.
Listen to the way. The answer you seek is what I told you. Just get quiet, man. Get some quiet time. Let your brain unwind. You don't have to close your eyes because you'll fall asleep. Trust me, you will.
You'll fall asleep if you're a man. They always do.
No, listen.
I'm kidding.
Take time. Just whatever comes to your mind, let it go. Whatever comes to your mind, let it go. Whatever comes to your mind, let it go. 5 minutes. Just to start clearing out the junk.
I need
Okay.
to sit back.
And read
Oh,
the Bible. Let's talk to God. I'm not even going to tell you to read the Bible. Okay? I'm not even going to tell you that. Just talk to God, find out what he wants. God will answer you in here, man. It's not out here. It's not a big booming voice. It's not a burning bush. It's only when we get quiet and we know it in here. It's very simple. Okay? So there's that. Boy, oh boy,
Hey,
the bots.
Dom.
The bots are in full effect.
come
Welcome,
here.
bots. So, okay.
Oh, I got it right here.
All right.
Divine Fleming.
Alright, stop.
Hey, Divine, why don't you give me a reading, love? For free.
She's not a real person, though.
I know, but I love to.
The bots
know-
are in full effect.
Yeah, because they ain't data. All right, they ain't data. They don't.
Well, there is a real
I
person
do not
behind
believe
it,
so.
but
Data doesn't use conjunction.
Contractions. And no, I did not use a contraction.
Thank you, I will for sure. Heaps of scammers tonight. That's because the Holy Spirit is in the house. I am like doing my end on the household front with the family tonight.
Yeah,
with the-
man, I'm telling
with
you.
Giovanni.
Yeah.
So like,
Okay.
yeah. Oh my
Robert
God,
Williams.
Dom. Yeah.
Eh,
Can you just show me, please?
I doubt anybody.
Wait.
Does anybody respond to these things?
I don't
Dominic
care. My
tried.
stupid phone goes off in the middle of the night.
Fans,
Ding,
right.
ding, ding.
Delete.
I know.
Where?
That's why I was like, you know,
Oh, okay, thank you.
that's why I was like, man, you know, we need to just go ahead and delete it, make it private or something, and then you could watch the replay
I
on
know.
YouTube.
Just gets so angry in the middle of the
Oh,
night.
God,
because
man,
the
it's
phone
just-
goes off.
For 3 days. For 3
3
days, the thing
days.
goes nuts.
These idiots. So if you're still on Facebook, give us a 1 if you're still on and watching us. If you're on YouTube, hit 2 if you're still on.
That's why I
Hey,
watch on YouTube. There you go. Yeah.
A bunch of fakes on in the house tonight.
Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
Amanda? Welcome back. Welcome back, by the
Oh,
way.
I respond like that. I'm an instigator. I'm a Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, so-
guys doing the next reading?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kristen
So-
Carey.
okay.
And then T. Racy.
Hey, Rocio in the house. Must have missed it when you came in.
Amanda and Billy. I'm so glad you guys joined. Amanda, I've known you since you were 12 years old, girl.
Man. Really?
KDOO.
12
was-
years old.
Yeah, she was young. Now she's a mama.
On break. Well, enjoy it.
How's your beautiful daughter doing at
Uh.
college, Amanda? With COVID. Has she had a really hard time adjusting? She has a beautiful singing voice, by the way, her daughter. Daughter's so talented. Really. If you're new here for the first time watching us on Facebook, thank you. Please make sure you like and follow. We are simulcasting both on YouTube and Facebook.
And for those on, yeah, and you know, when
Oh,
you're
she's
done
singing
here,
that
man,
part?
think about joining over on YouTube and hitting that subscribe button. It helps us out tremendously. Plus, you don't get the scammers. Help me out by doing that and watching on YouTube so that I could eventually snuff out the Facebook
Here we
side
go.
because man,
That's how you know the Holy Spirit.
my
is in our
phone
house.
dings all night long after a live. All night long.
All night
For 3 days.
long.
For 3
All
days.
night. Sing it.
All night.
All night long.
I look really.
When the music play.
But anyway,
All right.
Amanda, she's sitting there with you. So has she? I gotta ask because this was her freshman year. So has it been like totally online, or has she missed the whole college experience while you're getting ready for Kristen? Carrie is next. Kristen Carey is next. And Billy, if I did take a picture of your cards, so if you're wanting a picture of your cards, let me know. Send me a private message on our Facebook page if you guys are wanting a private. Whoa, that's interesting. Right here. Did you get it?
Your foot.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, she's doing all her classes online. Wow. I mean, what a different experience for college freshmen. Kind of stinks. But, as a mama, hey, it's good to keep them home.
Okay. All right.
I love that, Amanda. I love that. It's a great feel for her. That's awesome. Hey, Kristen, are you there? I know she's there. Kristen Carey.
All right.
She's there. Hello, if you are here for the first time, thank you for tuning in to Life After with the Intuitive Couple. We're a spiritual community. We are broadcasting on both platforms, YouTube and Facebook. This is Justin Cardoza, my husband, who's a psychic medium. He has the Holy Spirit gift of discernment. And I am Roseanne Cardoza. I am also an intuitive as well. And mostly his sidekick, as some people might say.
Someone says that.
I'm kidding. No, I'm actually a really hardcore intuitive. Fustiste, be on top of that, Dom.
Yeah, I already did.
Okay. And just ignore the spammers, because the more you see spammers, that's how you know you're in the presence of the real deal. Holyfield, and that is Justin Cardoza. Tonight, Justin has already given a spirit reading for free. All right. And he always gives spirit readings for free when we go live. If you're wanting to book a private spirit reading with Justin, it's good to know that because he is a psychic medium, he doesn't have a time limit on his spirit readings.
This guy came back with another account, even though I banned the first one.
That's how you know, man. The bots, they're getting good, man. We've been on too long.
Dude.
They're adapting.
Dude, I don't believe it. All right, so you guys keep interrupting me. So anyway, I want to let you guys know, if you're on Facebook, please like and share our page so we can get more bots on our page.
Right?
And
Telling you,
but
man,
definitely
crazy.
hit the like button, follow button, whatever it is now. It's taken us forever to get to 1,000, which is ironic because
We're
like
not at
we're
1,000
real.
yet.
We're not even at 1,000. And it's like, but like all the phony balonies who wear turbans on their head and go, I see a
theater.
bicycle, you know, in a bicycle. Yeah. And if you don't know that, you're too young. And that's okay. That's okay. But if you're on YouTube, that's
Now,
fine.
100% of our demographic is on YouTube. 100% of our demographic is Gen X females.
Girl.
Way to
Hey,
go.
I'm a
Gen
millennial, so I don't know about you. I mean, I really am. Like, I am. Anyway,
What?
I'm a millennial. I'm all about it.
False.
Okay.
Even though I part my hair on the side.
Stop it.
Yeah. Okay. No. So here's the deal. we are. I'm just getting you to shuffle the cards. Like, come on, stretch it out. Do, up, down, get those lymph nodes
Tri-cycle.
draining, come on. Gen X females rock.
There you go.
I don't know about the Gen Xers. I'm not a Gen Xer. Anyway,
Do you really want to be lumped in with the millennials? Sorry to any millennials watching, but let's be honest.
There's none. There's none.
I've eaten a Tide Pod.
Okay, no,
I'm here for humor.
Tracy
Okay.
is a murder horse.
That is Justin's code word for unicorn. Murder horses.
Okay, so
We're with Kristen Carey. We're doing card readings
Yes.
tonight. Okay? Yes. Spirit readings. If the spirit comes
was she even
through.
wanting me to do it, or was she wanting you to do it? That's the question.
I don't know. Kristen. You know what?
Dealer's
she gets?
choice.
Dealer's choice. I'm feeling. No, pull them. Pull them. All right, Nina. So listen, the whole thing with loved ones coming through, it's important to know that you may not hear from them tonight. You may not hear from them next week.
Thank you, Maria.
Marlena was a perfect example, correct? Marlena has been on our live. We have a beautiful community of people that have been with us for a long time. And they come on here for the spirit and for the community of coming together to be accepted and feel the love and to encourage everyone. So if you haven't heard from your loved one tonight, that's okay. Just let them know, hey, it's okay to come through to Justin. And next week, come on and we'll see what happens. Okay? All right, Kristen, you're up. Here we go.
Okay. So, Kristen. So the lovely Anne, but I've missed the rose emoji in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, I know. I was like, what?
Because it's like, I could feel it go.
I was like, what?
If you don't know,
Marlena.
that's the crazy gene, like activating. But then
But
I saw the
I'm
rose,
a
and it was like,
millennial,
oh.
so I read emojis. I got it. Okay, no, Christine wants a tag team. Okay, I'm not a millennial.
Everyone uses emojis. Okay, I think
Yes,
the older
Tom.
generations use them more.
All right. Kristen wants a tag team.
I was doing it. No,
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
no, I'm just kidding.
Because somebody
Okay.
just rose up inside me, so. Dom, go
All
ahead
right.
and go run interference on this one.
Almost there, man.
Almost there.
Okay, one more.
Mama,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
can I use that piece?
No, not right now.
So it's a nice video.
okay, well, all right. So Kristen, first card, heart card, anchor card.
You found it.
You found it. Interesting. Okay. Then we got,
She's got amazing
mother
cards
card.
right up. Right up.
and the third one is the healing card.
Mm-hmm.
Right off the bat, what this is telling me is that the you found it is the level of acceptance inside of yourself. A level of acceptance of things that are beyond our control. And it's only through that that healing can occur.
You found it. Last year you were looking. You were confused. You couldn't find Kristen. You didn't know where to look for Kristen. The last time you got a card reading. And through the process of finding yourself, which was kind of like finding a 4-leaf clover, you've started to heal your soul in a lot of ways. It gives you strength as a mother, as a woman, knowing that you may not be able to control certain things in your life, but you control this. And through this power of being strong, you can, that part is healed. That part is healed. But now you're asking the question, now what? Now what? I hear it in my head. Now, what's next? What's next? What's next? Go ahead. Come here. Yeah. There you go. Look, I take care of you. Your wife takes care of you. Go. Next. What's next? That's what I hear in my head.
Well, what's next is this bit, one of your favorite cards.
Mm-hmm.
Speak Your Truth card, which came out upside down. So, you found who you are. You found and made peace with whatever that was. Okay? The next step is you found it, you've grown to accept it, but now the next step is to be able to defend it, which is the Speak Your Truth. Okay? And with that, right behind it is the Don't Compromise card. You are who you are. You are who you're growing into. You have to be ready and willing and be able to defend that without compromise.
Don't think that you can wipe away your insecurities or what you think are weaknesses. We must, wow. This is a new one for me. And this is a lesson that I'm hearing for the first time for myself. As women, we feel like that our weaknesses, we must build them up and make them stronger. We feel that they're wrong. Our weaknesses are wrong. So we must make them, wipe them away. Be stronger. No. Speak your truth. Don't compromise on your weaknesses. Accept what your weaknesses are, but don't compromise on who you are as a person. Because, as Popeye says, God, you are who, I am what I am.
I am what
I am what I am. You are who you are. And we must, as women, accept everything about ourselves. The weaknesses that bring us to the lowest lows. Then when we turn that voice around and we start to rise above it and we get stronger, then it's okay, we need to speak our truth. Don't compromise on speaking your truth. Don't allow those weaknesses, the voices of Kristen in the past, be small. Don't. Because think about your growth. Think about who you are. Accept those weaknesses, but not as faults, not as weaknesses. They're just maim. Why maim? Why?
I'll tell you why.
Why is she saying maim?
I'll tell you why. Because when you accept your weakness, that's when you're the strongest. Because it is only through weakness that Christ can shine through. That's why. You're welcome. You're doing great, by the way.
She's under control tonight.
Hmm.
Still looking for that miracle. Even though you've traveled a long road. And you've traveled that long road. And you're still looking for that burning bush.
Stop looking elsewhere. So the next two cards that you got are the move card, upside down, and the miracle card, upside down. So here's what that means. Combined with everything else that we've said so far, is that the move card is actually coming out and saying, be still. And what comes to mind is, be still and know that I am God. Then you will see your miracles. Once again, common theme tonight is that everything is orchestrated down to the nth degree. It is no coincidence that a pandemic happened. God is trying to get our attention. Hello. You've done a fantastic job on the controllables that you can control. And the working within those parameters. But now that you've done that, again, it's that what's next? What's next? Well, what's next is being able to speak on and defend that which you are growing into. You can only do that by stopping and being still and allowing God into your life.
Body, mind, soul. Body, mind, and soul.
It's all connected.
Does this make sense, Kristen? Does this make sense to you? It's so personal.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what these are, man. This isn't flaky stuff, man. We don't do that.
No. But I feel like, okay, she got one. Now it's time to connect the other. Okay.
And if there's any doubt in that, next card we get is pray. And
Oh my God.
the last one.
Are you?
Heaven's watching over you.
Heaven is watching over you always.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Pray, or as I call it, gay.
Well, I guess, we called up the trolls, I guess, on YouTube.
Hey,
It doesn't matter.
LRH. Go suck it.
Don't even comment. Just
No.
bye-bye.
You know me.
Oh, I know.
I'm cool, man. No, you aren't. You know what? There's a place for you, and it ain't even called hell. It's called Scientology. Go check them out, fool. Go read some Dianetics.
Anyway, so
You ain't deep enough for ours. Sorry. Yo, you know me.
I know.
Help me. No. Won't help you. You're a liar.
Is that it?
Yep, I'm done. Sorry.
Okay.
Help me.
Hold on in here, man.
I'm falling. Oh, I don't know. Oh, right here. Go ahead, sorry.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
All right, so Kristen, makes sense.
Sorry, Kristen. You either.
What are you waiting on?
I already do. I blocked them.
Okay.
I blocked them. Sorry, you know.
You want
who
to take?
came out.
Yeah, you want to take the.
I got it. It's okay, Roseanne. She knows. Listen, hey.
It's all good, man.
No.
Yeah.
I don't ignore. I always have to get the last word in. It's a Roseanne trait. I don't believe in assholes in coming and pissing all over the carpet. Now, in a professional situation, I conduct myself more professional. Now, is
What
this
is this?
a professional situation? Absolutely. This is a personal situation. So, when it's dealing with this that I've protected for over 18 years, that's what I say.
What are you?
So, no, when people pay money to hear a message that's in their heart that they need guidance on, you better believe that I'm going to call it out. Because I don't deal with the phoniness. I don't deal with fakeness. It's why I don't guide people. It's why he doesn't guide people anymore who have abilities. Because if you can't live up to the standards of what we do, or if you're not able to hear our message, then you need to move on. I've been watching a lot of Scientology stuff too, so excuse me. I listen to the podcast.
What are
every
you?
night
What
when
are you
I'm
giving?
going-
What are you?
What'd say,
What are you
Warren?
doing? What are you giving?
Oh, my phone? I don't know. I got LRH on my mind,
Yeah.
but I also got
think somebody else needs to,
Chrissy Carey.
take a break.
Fake news, fresh news. You know, I like my buttons pushed.
It's been
It
a
is-
minute.
it has been a
It's been a minute since you've had your
Yo.
buttons pushed. There you go. All right. So
I can only think. But Kristen, the whole thing, let's go back to you. It's easy to go back. It's easy to go back. That plague. I feel like there's a plague. Like okay. I'm coming back to the. I hear it. What's
Mhm.
next?
Mm-hmm.
Now what? What? Now what? I thought this was going to answer. So, what do we take from the lessons that we've learned at this point? Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit further with you, Kristen, because I feel like, okay, I remember reading you the last time. It's been over a year. But I hear it loud. What's next? What's next? Or it's more of a what?
What?
What are you doing? Like you're going like this. Like it's like almost like your spirit coming through. Heaven's watching over you. Pray. Body, mind, and soul, the Trinity. I saw the Trinity before we got interrupted by darkness. Here's the thing.
And we are now.
Again?
Uh-huh. It's all good.
That's how you know the spirit is coming through.
It's all good, man.
It's okay. You have a new chapter coming in on your life. Don't be afraid of that. Embrace it. It may not make sense to you. And there are things in our life that will never make sense. And there are things in our life that we'll never have the answers to. And for somebody to tell you, whether it's measly us or a priest or a pastor or a minister of some big church, or Joel Osteen, who I hold in high regard compared to a priest of the Catholic Church. Anyway, I digress. Point is that when somebody says to you, pray, and those answers may not come to you, and you think, pray, shmay. I mean, like, where is praying got to me? those things are never going to make sense until we get to the other side. We're not meant to know those things on this side. The rhyme or the reason, the whys. There are days where I don't know why this is popping in my head, so I'm going to say it. I feel an echo of a guilt. Like sometimes we don't soak up the moments that we need to soak up. And as a mother, like, those are the things that eat at us. Why aren't I paying attention more? Why aren't I doing this? But we can't. You have to know that sometimes that having faith in the other side, in the answers that you seek and that you want, is seeing things that you can't see. It's just having a feeling. It's kind of like if you're on a cliff and you step out onto that ledge and just hoping that there is more rock there and that you don't fall over. It's having faith that there is more rock. I feel very sad. You've made a lot of progress. But it's time for you now.
Do you have your mic on, Roseanne? No.
Can
No, she
anybody
does
hear
not.
me? It's time for you. To stop beating yourself up on the little things in life. You don't have to soak up every moment. Just pray to God, not for the miracle, but to be able to see the joy in the day-to-day, in the chaos, to release from the guilt. Just pray. Pray for those things to be taken off of you. Not for strength. To be released from the darkness. That as women, we've got a troll. That grips us like the darkness. Like that a-hole that was just before saying, is that a drunk woman?
Nice.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
So, I don't know if that makes sense, but I had this feeling come over me. Does that make sense to you? I'm sorry, like, that, like, just popped in hard.
Okay. Well,
Kristen's like, what? I don't even know. Yes, it does. Okay.
Wow, you had one on here too?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then they
We
came.
had some real doozies. Wait, let me
Missed
take a
out all
picture.
action.
I told
Let me
you
take a
to.
I don't know, did I?
Yeah, I thought you did.
Dude, I'm like trying
I
to
know.
combat
I
like
know.
darkness and
No, it's all good, man.
yeah. Watch out.
High praise. That's what it is.
I feel like it's just the beginning for you, Kristen. Like you've jumped over like this big hurdle. And now you've conquered it. And then boom, now it's like, okay, now what's next? Okay, all right. Big things coming. Boat release ourselves from that feeling that I feel that guilt. Oh. And again, like he said, the weakness and stuff like that. Don't, or maybe I said that. I don't know.
Cool.
You're like, I don't know. You just took it over.
It's cool, man.
Did that resonate with you, or you were too busy focused on that? You got to multitask. That's what a woman does. They multitask. They call out the trolls, the Scientologists. Okay.
It's high praise, man. Look, hey, look.
That's because I got.
Look, here's the thing,
doozy.
Roseanne. What you got to remember is that people who are bad at what they do don't get trolls telling them how bad they are.
Oh my God.
Because they don't have anybody watching. You see what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. It's all good. It's high praise, man, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I'm glad we're getting trolls. It means that algorithm's actually working. Like, we haven't gotten them in a while, so I'm like, all right, let's go.
Oh, the YouTube one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going.
I know there's some real doozies. All right, good, Kristen. I'm glad it makes perfect sense. And you know what? It may not. It makes perfect sense, and it sounds cryptic, right? I mean, to everybody, it resonates for us moms. But the thing is that this is what I tell everybody. Okay, you like it when we tag team together. We're best, both of you. Aw. So look at that. It's a good thing I cut your eyebrows this week. Anyway.
Ooh. Yeah, they were getting
It
bad.
was bad. Anyway.
It's looking like Andy Rooney.
And unlike Blanche, Deborah, who wanted Andy Rooney,
Ugh.
I don't want Andy Rooney. Okay, but here's the thing. As women, like, we get this cryptic message. And we're like, okay, well, what the hell does that mean? Well, it just means that when we get to one, and I always say this with people who have abilities, okay, because it's what I do. You're going to get to a certain point in your life where you get to a point and you've crossed so many hurdles, but then there's a hurdle that you can't cross. And in fact, it isn't a hurdle. It's a roadblock. And you almost kind of feel like you're right back to where you were, but not as far as back you were. Because in the beginning, you can remember it's this listlessness and this just, you don't even know where to begin. And now it's like, it's a frustration because it isn't, man, I've made all this progress, but where do I go now? And it's like, okay, do I go this way? Let me go this way. Okay, well, I thought this was going to help. And it did, and it does. But it's not erasing everything. And that's life. That's the ebbs and flows of
That's life.
life. And I think that's what people don't really understand about what we do in this world. Like, people who go on Facebook and YouTube and they want one card and they, is
matter.
Bingaling gonna call me back next week? Who gives a shit? I mean, like, there's people in their life who are wanting answers to things that are deeper. I don't deal with surface stuff. You know that. My whole life has been about digging trenches to figure out what it is and why things don't work out for me, why I run away from them, why I didn't succeed at this, why I didn't find love. When I finally dug myself into those trenches, I found the love. That's you, ding dong.
Who, me?
Yeah. You know that. But then you have to deal, with, like, I'm about to take a new adventure in my life. And I was talking to someone the other day, and I was like, I was talking about that. And I was saying, but I'm getting scared, because I think, I'm not I do well at this, you know, and I've got to change that. I got to change that
That mindset, man.
Because it's
Mindset's
like,
everything.
you know, yeah, I put on a little poundage, but that doesn't mean, you know, I mean,
Everybody
do I
has.
bargain with the other side? Hey,
Everybody
Faith
has over the
Taco.
last year. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Come on.
I know, but I do work out with the weights and stuff like that, and get my cardio back, you know, but,
Be
you
fine.
know.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I know, but that part makes me more confident in succeeding in what I do because I've got the talking bit down, whereas he doesn't.
Clearly.
Okay. Go back and watch our first live. He'd be like, well, Roseanne's gone. I don't know what to do.
Shut up, man. Come here, blowing up my spot.
Anyway.
On that note.
On that note. But the point is that we all have those battles and we all have those, they're just corners. They are roadblocks. But when we recognize the roadblocks, we just realize it's corner. Because what is the experience from the past that makes us realize it's fear? It's fear. We got to recognize. You don't think
Hey.
I recognize it like all the time when Gio's recording all the time?
Battery dying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's your cue.
My cue, because our mic batteries
did.
are dying. So, Kristen, I am glad that made perfect sense to you. So, on that note,
On that note, we are going to end it. Do you want to call Gio in to say goodbye?
Giovanni, Gio,
I'm like, golly. All right.
to
So,
help the way others do, Roseanne. You have amazing qualities. You know?
want to come say bye-bye?
Come say goodbye. We appreciate everybody that is tuned in tonight, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We hope that you come and watch us again next week. Come back this way. Come on. Turn around. All right, turn around. Say, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Oh, and if you haven't already, make sure to shoot over to the YouTube channel
Oh my gosh.
and like and subscribe. Help me out by doing it, please, so that we can stop with the ding, 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 all the scammers hitting you up. I'm sure you guys probably get them too if they reply to you. If you got the ding, ding, ding all night long for 3 days after doing this. Oi! So please go to YouTube, hit subscribe, hit the bell, get the notification when we go live, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.